I know, Hazel. It's not as easy as we want it to work out. It's not completely smooth sailing. Hi guys. Hazel's kind of in my way for this shot. We were trying to work together, and she had a different plan. You can't really follow me if you can't see my lips. She's doing her good dog thing, her therapy dog thing. She's keeping it real quiet. She's laying down. She's gonna leave it any second. What are we doing, Hazel? I could feel your tail. I could feel it. Your tail is whipping. Oh, you just growled. You want to show everybody your teeth? You want to show them your teeth? No, she doesn't. She doesn't want to show you guys anything. Where's she going? Oh, shake it out, girl. Good girl. By the way, you're not allowed on the couch. I'm just kidding. She like lives on this couch. It's like her couch. Where are you going? Huh? What? What? What's wrong? Hazel, what's wrong? I know. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We'll talk about Winnie in a second. I should use this room more often. Yeah, I should come up here and talk to you guys more often. It's quiet. You know, the kids aren't up here. It's controlled lighting. We don't have to worry about the sun in our eyes. It's kind of comfortable. Sort of, but not really. And yeah, maybe I'll find a way for it to... For those of you that don't know, this is the room we do our Q&As in when we do Q&As, but we haven't done those in a while because life. That's why, life. Life is crazy, full of ups and downs. It's like a roller coaster that you don't want to get off of. At least we don't want to get off of this roller. I mean, this portion of the roller coaster, yeah, we should probably get off. So my point about Winnie, if you're watching the Facebook updates, you already know. To make a long story short, I'm no doctor, but during this process, we knew that while Winnie had all these parasites, the food she was eating was feeding the parasite and not her. Now that the parasites are starting to leave, she's getting all those nutrients from the food, but phosphate, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is one nutrient she's not getting enough of right now, and it's necessary to regrow red blood cells. I literally regurgitate what Liz puts in Facebook for those of you that haven't figured this out yet. Liz is the smart one, and I'm just the pretty face. Just kidding. So it's really crucial that we get her phosphate levels up so she can rebuild those red blood cells. But phosphate is one of those things you can't just put it in a shot and go like, here, you need a little more of this. Or some of the treats you guys send have phosphate in them. They'll say copper, phosphate, iron, all that stuff. She could eat like 10 bags of those treats and not get enough phosphate. Like it's kind of like the turkey at Thanksgiving. Everybody says, oh, turkey makes you sleepy. No, the amount of people you have at your house and the amount of work you did to cook the turkey make you sleepy. The tryptophan in turkey, you'd have to eat like 10 turkeys for the tryptophan to make you sleepy. The science has been broken. So that's where we're at. Winnie needs more phosphate, and it's crucial she gets it. So she gets it in an electrolyte, kind of like a Gatorade or something. But I think they go straight into the bloodstream because they have the IV in her neck, so they can just give it straight to her. They don't have to like go into a muscle or whatever. But Liz is there every day, and this is interesting. When we set out to go live on YouTube, which by the way has only been I think 3 years. I was just looking at it the other day. It was like February of 18, 19, 20, 22. But we're not at 22. So maybe 4 years. I don't know. I'll put up the chart here to show you our subscriber growth in the last couple of years. Very slow. For anybody, okay, not very slow. For anybody that does YouTube full time, the people that I watch that are like, learn how to do YouTube, do this, do that, grow your subscriber count, whatever. Piper was just yelling. Piper's barking. It's probably Hazel again. Hazel's probably driving Piper crazy. But it's technically real. Hi, Harper. It's technically slow growth, but that's okay because I was watching a podcast yesterday with these guys. You might recognize one of the comedians in there, the guy on the right. And he said something like, you don't need 1 million subscribers. It's not about width. 1 million subscribers is width. You got a large audience. You got a big bullhorn. You say something and a lot of people hear it. You need depth. You need those people that no matter what title you put up or what thumbnail you put up, they're going to want to hear what you have to say. Are you saying something just to say it because you're making content built on the YouTube algorithm and it's telling you that you should pack 50 people in your, how many people can we fit in my car? You know, how big of a balloon can I go buy and strap it to a chair and like all that sensational, exciting, which don't get me wrong, there's a space for that on YouTube. There's an audience for that on YouTube. There always has been an audience for the shock and awe content. But if you really want to build a community and do something good, you got to think about depth, not width. You got to tell those stories. And he actually told a story, that comedian, just crazy. He got so big. I don't know if you know who he is. So he's a comedian, an Indian comedian who picks on Indians and does like his whole routine to the point where a Saudi prince or a Saudi whatever, he's got a new series coming out. I'm going to watch it someday. And I don't even watch TV, but I'm going to watch it. His comedy is very edgy, but he talks a lot about social media and the Facebook fentanyl and he makes comments like that. Like Facebook's like a drug. It's addictive and you post something and you get a lot of thumbs up. Now you need more of that. And he gets into it and a lot of it's very true. He got so big and so edgy that he opened up a letter one day, fan mail, and white powder fell out of the fan mail onto his daughter. Huge, like, oh my God. Like, I got to be careful with what I say. Yes, I just took my hat off because it's stressful. It's like, holy geez, that's like a death threat, whatever. So he was talking about get deeper, not wider. Like, be careful what you say, but say your truth. Like, you should not want everybody to like you. Right now, I do not like Piper because she's barking a lot and I don't know what she's barking at. My point is, do you. You do you. We are doing what we do. That's it. You guys are doing what you do, which is simply amazing. Tonight, the whole Winnie Wednesday thing, I was hoping she was going to be home by it, but she's where she needs to be. She's not going to be home by it. And, all right, I got to go figure out what's going on with Pipe. Now I got to sit with you? Oh. That's so bad. Oh, my head's getting chopped off. This is way less comfortable than upstairs, Piper. So what I was saying is deeper, not wider. Connect with your community. Be there for them. Say something that's meaningful. Don't just build for the algorithm, build for the humans, that kind of thing. It was a great podcast, and I can't wait. Well, I could wait, but eventually I'm going to go watch his new series coming out. But this is not an ad. It's just what I was saying was, or where I was going. I got to get that camera closer. I don't like it that far away. Wednesday, you guys, and you're like, Winnie Wednesday. We were hoping Winnie was going to be home. She's where she needs to be, that kind of thing. Liz still drives up there every day. She gets up early. She comes out here on the computer, does a bunch of computer work for the website, does that. Angie's downstairs packing soap. I was packing soap yesterday. I actually planted grass seed yesterday too for the new gazebo outside. And then this happened. I got an email after watching that video about Piper. Where are you? There you are. Can you guys see her? There she is. Here, let her out. No, I can't let her out because Hazel will come in. Yeah, I can't let her out right now. She needs to eat her food and she needs to stay away from Hazel because big dog, little dog, it doesn't work out so well. I get an email and it's like, wow, I guess we are actually doing more than just sitting here rambling to a telephone. I almost said telephone to my camera. It's a camera, not a cell phone. Just kidding, it is a cell phone. But I haven't used this camera much. There it is. Look, it's right there. It's broken, and I'm not happy about it, but maybe an upgrade coming soon. I don't know. But we get an email. Kathy, she lost her 39-year-old son last year and found our channel. And our channel is what's keeping her going. And that's where it's like, if Kathy was the only one to watch, this would all be worth it. Because if I go back, how many years has it been? Liz and I have been married for that many years. I want to say 25, 20 years, something like that. I don't remember. I'd have to call my mom and ask. When my mom was losing her mom, so my grandmother, she was in AOL chat rooms for support groups, just like you guys are, but with goats in the background all the time. She was an emergency room nurse. She worked at the hospital, weird shifts, 3 to 11, 9 to 5, to 11 to 7s, all these weird shifts. I was in high school, all that stuff. And she lived in these support groups for her mom. Now she had 2 sisters, but my grandmother was in a convalescent home or senior, whatever, at a place where we knew she wasn't doing well and all that kind of stuff, and back and forth and back and forth. But my mom happened to be the one to take care of her because we were only like 9 miles down the road and everybody else was 50 miles away or whatever, or hundreds of miles away. So my mom got the brunt of it. She got all of it. So she needed that support group to support her. But my point is, she found her husband in there, in that support group. She's been married 20 something years, and like the group can do more for you than what it was meant to do. And these goats are doing more for people than what it was meant to do. This YouTube channel was meant to teach you how to tell if your goat's in heat, how to trim a hoof, how to tell if your rabbit's pregnant. Like, go back, rewind, not this channel. You'd have to go to the live channel because we moved here because we were confusing people. Actually, we were confusing the algorithm, but the live channel has all the original content. If you go to the live channel and search old videos, you can literally find the first video Liz ever put out.
Hello YouTube, this is Liz with Simon Says Farms, and this is our very first YouTube video. So I guess we'll start at the beginning. We're Simon Says Farms, and
it's crazy how far we've come and how this has evolved. And on another note, we had a lady, yes, I wiped my nose, that's human behavior. I'm not gonna edit it out. We had a lady at Goat Snuggles this year, I'll never forget her. Gives me goosebumps when I think about it. 90 something years old, came here for her birthday. And she told us, after spending an hour with our goats in the field, now don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful day, not too hot, not too cold, wasn't raining, all that kind of stuff. And she told us, that's the best birthday present ever. We're like, whoa, wait a second. You've had 90 birthdays, are you serious? She's like, yep, I just spent an hour in heaven. And I was like, whoa. It was like, Liz was like, holy jeez, like that was powerful. So between Kathy and this lady, and then one more. I told you earlier, Liz is driving all the way up to Mass every day. Hour and 20 minutes up, spends a couple hours with Winnie and her doctors, gets a lot of information, gets to hang out with Winnie, and then comes home. We literally had somebody in the village offer us a place to stay. Liz can like literally move into their house. Only met us once at Goat Snuggles again, and literally said you could live in my house. Just stay here. We're 10 minutes down the road from the hospital your goat's at. Like, what an amazing community. I'm crying again. I need to start making funny videos. Piper, we need to make funny videos. Got it? I got a funny one coming soon. I'm working on it. But the funny ones that you like think of in your head and have to like plan and get props and all that stuff, they take forever. These ones just sitting here chit-chatting to a phone, these are raw and real, and I gotta stop crying in all these videos. That's it. Winnie's gonna be good. She's gonna get her phosphate, not her tryptophan from the turkey. She's gonna get her phosphate. She's gonna be fine. All you people, Kathy, the old lady that came here and it was your best birthday, hopefully you're back again this year. And you guys in Mass offering us your house. Like, I know you had a rough go too. I'm not gonna get into the email you sent, but we're here for you. We are. Somebody asked me in the YouTube space, what is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? And I think, as cliche as it sounds, we're pretty much making content to show people that nobody is alone. You know, that whole you are not alone, that's why it's on 24 hours a day. you're not alone. All right, I'm gonna stop crying now. I didn't realize this was gonna happen. And, oh, here we go. Funny. Here we go. Funny content. I meant to put this in here. We're going to talk about Piper a little. She's done. She don't want to feed puppies anymore. Take a look at this. And we will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye. I think she's done.